All right, Mr. J, I'm finally doing it. All right, let's start. Hi, my name is David Kurgat. This is my senior portfolio. This is a picture I just took, I think about a month ago. So we'll start with my personal and social development. So, yeah, obviously my name is David Kurgat. I'm a senior at Grand River Prep. I'm 17 years old with a birthday on July 31st. Born and raised in Grand Rapids, but my ethnicity is Kenyan. My parents were born in Kenya and moved here. Over the years, I feel like, especially stuff from beginning of high school to the end, I feel like I've been matured as a person. I met a lot of new people. Kindled a lot of relationships, which I'm grateful for. I've also learned that an important trait to have in high school is to like find common ground with those you associate, like with the people that you like. Make sure to have something that you guys can talk about. Anything. It could be anything, and that's what helped me keep my friends and always keep it fresh. Have something to talk about. When I took the personality test, it characterized me as a person with a type 3 personality. I'm a high energy person who believes in themselves and develop their talents. And yeah, I find that to be true. So most of the time I have high energy. I believe that, but you can't just categorize as like just one person. I don't just fit into that box, and because it depends on from day to day my behavior. A lot of the times a challenge that I have is I tend to overthink a lot because I'm worried that if the decision I make isn't the best one. But a good thing that I have is that I have a strong will and believe in what I talk about. And then the thing that I believe in the most is that everything will happen for a reason, and you may not know why it's happening or what will happen, but it will happen for a reason. And so this is my family, me, obviously, my brother, and my mom and dad. This is me and my best friend Andres. We're speaking for our school's first more focused assembly. And then again, this is my type 3. I'm ambitious, efficient, adaptable, competitive, and image conscious. Yep. Okay, moving on to academic growth. Ever since freshman year, I've tried to keep the best grades that I can, challenge myself with AP classes. I've taken 10 in total, which have all helped me and will continue to help me as I go into college. I hope to go to a top university, which, as you see in a little bit, that I do able to go. At the end of my junior year, I'm having a 4.32 GPA, which is the same as the end of my senior year, first semester. These are some of the AP scores that I've taken already. This is my transcript from sophomore year, and this is my SAT score. Next, we'll move on to post-secondary plans. I'm just talking about where I want to go after high school. So I do plan on going to college. At this moment, I'd applied to Columbia University, Grand Valley State, Harvard, Michigan State, Princeton, Chicago, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Brown, and South Methodist University, and Yale University. And I applied to these because they're connected to the best law schools in the country. And as you can see later, I do plan to become a lawyer. I got accepted to U of M, and their results will continue to come, but I plan on committing to U of M. This was when I got accepted to MSU. This was me in my KCTC program where I was in a police car. It was just like this criminal justice program that I was in for a semester. It was fun. And this was me visiting the judge for my job shadow. This was me in the judge's seat, which was cool. Moving on to career development. This is where I talk about how I plan to become an attorney. I look forward to practicing law as I get able to protect people, and that I also be able to challenge myself in the way that I can talk to people, and that's why I would like to do it. I hope to, after college, I'll apply to law school and hopefully pass the LSAT, and I plan to practice law in a private firm, rather than just going straight to starting my own law firm. Obviously, I can't do that, and maybe in a few years. As of now, though, I'm just looking forward to taking the LSAT, and also college. Of course, I gotta finish these first 4 years. This was my resume. This is a link to my job shadow. And this is some common interview responses I can provide. And lastly, we have recognition and community. At JRP, I spent a portion of my time making sure, learning how I can give back to my community, whether it was through student council or through this philanthropy program called Student United Way, where we learned how to, one time we were harvesting vegetables and giving it to those in need. Also, I attended robotics, where I enjoyed it a lot. We were able to build robots, and although we weren't the best, obviously, but we had fun, and we got to meet a lot of new people and see a lot of cool robots, which was cool. So this is a picture of our student council, this picture of robotics, and then of Student United Way. Thank you very much.